Peace through power, instructor X of the Huey P. Newton Gun Club. So today we're going to do a quick review on the Rock Island Model 200 38 caliber pistol. You know, a lot of us want to defend our homes, but sometimes we can't afford to go out and spend from $500 to maybe even a couple grand on a firearm. So usually what happens is we go out and buy some of the lower tier stuff just to have something to defend ourselves with. Something like a Sky or something like a High Point, which we can get in the under $200 price range. Well, I was in the gun store the other day and I ran across this. This is a 38 caliber pistol made by Rock Island. They've been making this specific pistol since 1976. And what that says to me, you have longevity making this pistol, and they only make two models, the Model 200 and I believe the Model 206. Don't quote me on that because I'm new to this firearm. The Model 206 being the snub nose. So with them just making only those two revolvers, that gives you a lot more attention to detail on the revolvers that they're making. Just saying that they don't have a bunch of guns on their market and they have to do quality control on a lot of different firearms. They can pay more attention to the firearms that they make. I've shot about 300 rounds through this. Man, let me tell you, this firearm is rock solid, man. It has a lot of coat features from what I understand. You know, I've never owned a coat. I'm really not a revolver guy, but this is an alternative to buying some of the cheaper brands. It's a 5-shot. And again, you know, people are going to question, 5 shots. I love when you do that. People are going to question, I only have 5 shots. I need more rounds. That could be the case, but if you're firing off a lot of shots, something's not right. You're not hitting your target. So I think for home defense, 5 shots would do just fine. You can practice on reloads, but this is a very, very nice pistol, man. I'm very impressed with this. It is a double action as well as single action. You know, put it in single action, and from the single action perspective, man, this thing is just butter smooth, man. You know, of course, you saw that this firearm is clear. So this is firing from the double action. You don't pull the hammer back, and you pull the hammer back, you're firing from single action, and it's just very well built. And I'm doing the review on this particular firearm so people in our community who want to defend themselves have another option other than buying a Sky or a High Point, or even I would take this over a Taurus G2, G3 series. I know they have a lot more capacity with, I think they go up to 15 rounds. But man, the durability of this thing, and you hear so much about accidents happens with the Taurus G series, G2, G3s. I know a lot of people going to get mad about that, and they're going to come at me about that. I'm not downing Taurus. If that is all you can afford and that's all you have, then man, I'm just glad you have that firearm. If you have a High Point, that's a good starter pack. Maybe you get off, 1 to 4 shots before it jams up on you, But again, I'm just bringing you other options, man. This thing, again, is rock solid, man. The grip feels very well, and I don't see where they slim down the price at all. Maybe other than probably the coating that's on the gun. I'm not familiar what type of coating that this is, and this gun comes in around $220, $230. So they're going to have some cutbacks somewhere. So the coating could be one of those options. The sights, you got your standard revolver sights, but for me, it shoots a little high and it shoots a little left, but I can adjust that myself. My point of aim and my point of impact will change with my point of aim. So, not an issue. But if you're looking for a solid pistol that you could defend yourself with and you don't have to break the bank and you don't want to worry about a semi-automatic jamming on you because it's a low budget gun, look into the Rock Island Armory Model 200. For you guys that own one, leave me a little feedback because this firearm is new to me. But what I do know, hundreds of rounds later, this thing is performing and it's doing it well. So yes, if you can afford it, 200 and, under 250, if you can afford under 250 to defend your family, I would suggest the Rock Island Armory Model 200 as a choice, or the 206, which is the snub nose. Whatever your preference is, I prefer the longer barrel for a little better accuracy. But yeah, look into it. If you have one, leave something in the comments. Tell me how you've liked yours over the years since they've been making them since 1976. I'm sure a lot of people know about them, but I'm just finding out about them. So again, the Rock Island Armory Model 200 comes with a little gun bag for storage. Nothing special. But what do you expect for $200? Also in the box, you got the lock and the basic stuff that you have. So again, Instructor X of the Huey P. Newton Gun Club, and we're doing a review on budget firearms that work and that will save your life. Peace through power. Instructor X.